at Mile High. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Cup in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Stafford now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air again. Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by P.J. Locke.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A first down throw for Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here we go, here we go. 70 range. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat. Check up.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cut 19. Check smash.
Tight end going in motion here.
60 Maverick. Go.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Seven Pirates. Set.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Ready.
The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5. They send him right out of the slot. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
First down, Stafford. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now a second down throw for Stafford. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They are going for it. Stafford. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Nix. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Broncos.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. On first down, right back to Williams. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down. It's another run here for Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll run it with Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Ready.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. On the carry, it's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Alert. 22.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll push forward for about a yard. Patrick Surtain makes the tackle. Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, Stafford. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Buffalo 18. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Back to throw is Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
They send Sutton in motion. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far. You're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball. Comes up well short.
On 4th down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. Here comes Smith on the return. Accelerating toward midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Here we go. 53. Ready.
Second down, it's Stafford. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. 3rd and long.
Middle. Hold it. 53. Ready.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
50. Monday. Middle. Get ahead.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. He'll take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The tight end going in motion to the left. Second down, Nix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchins.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Williams gets it on the draw. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. That one on target to Cup. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now it's Williams. To be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He connects with Mims. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. They'll go with Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw is Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On the give, it's Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. This one to the tight end, Troutman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Play action now. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
So they failed to connect on another throw, and it's really been the story for both of these teams throughout this ballgame. I mean, neither offense can get anything going, and when you look at the scoreboard, it certainly reflects that.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3.
Set. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Nix gonna throw for it. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's gonna have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. On the ground, Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Here's 2nd down.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Slot man in motion right.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Williams. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Here's Williams.
Williams again the ball carrier. Thrown out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Let's go.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
Go check.
They'll try to run it with Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st down. Cup in motion. Play action, Stafford. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Broncos have it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call. Third and long.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Go.
Here we go. One final play. That is caught. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.